In 1961, a baby was born in La Mesa, California. That baby was named Dave Mustaine. His father abandoned the family when Dave was only 4 years old. His only memory of this father was that he was a bitter alcoholic. Because he was constantly moving from one place to another, it was difficult for him to make friends. He grew up poor and abused. The only two things he excelled at were baseball and music. Though he was talented at both, his love for music eventually took over. Surprisingly, what he listened to back then has nothing to do with what he is known for today. He listened to the Righteous Brothers, Frankie Valli, and Engelbert Humperdinck. When he discovered rock and roll, he also found his biggest influences, Kiss and Led Zeppelin. He wanted to be a lead guitarist just like Ace Frehley. At age 13, he tried weed for the first time, followed by alcohol and partying. His mother wasn't happy with his lifestyle and eventually kicked him out of the house. This wasn't a problem for him. In fact, he was happy because it gave him time to dedicate himself to music. He survived by selling pot. Eventually, he decided to form his first band, called Panic. By age 17, he began dealing LSD and Quaaludes. In his first band, they mostly played covers of Scorpions, Judas Priest, and Def Leppard. Panic didn't last long. After their first gig, 2 band members tragically died. Even though they continued for a while, the band eventually fell apart. Mustaine came across an ad in a local newspaper looking for band members who listened to Motorhead, Iron Maiden, and a band that caught his eye, Budgie. He immediately contacted Lars Ulrich and they agreed to meet at Lars's house. Lars was a drummer who moved from Denmark to America. He was originally a tennis player, but since that didn't work out, he became a drummer, though he sucks at drums too. Lars liked Mustaine. They went to Ron McGovney's house for an audition. Lars introduced him to the rest of the band and left them to warm up. Mustaine played and waited for 30 minutes, but when he went to check on the others, he found them drunk and high. It was actually a prank. They accepted him into the band immediately. That is how he became an official member of Metallica. His time in Metallica was short-lived. Everyone handles alcohol differently. Some get happy, others get aggressive. While all the members drank, James and Lars were happy drunks, whereas Dave became aggressive, leading to frequent fights. Ron left the band because of this, and Cliff Burton took his place. Despite the constant drunken arguments, they moved into a house together in San Francisco. On April 11, 1983, Mustaine was fired from Metallica. James drove him to the bus station and handed him a one-way ticket. It was a 4-day journey from New York back to California. He was angry, hungry, and broke. During that ride, he decided to form a band better than Metallica to get his revenge. That band was Megadeth. When Metallica released their first album, Kill 'Em All, Dave Mustaine had written 4 of those songs. What angered him most was that they didn't give him credit, putting their own names on his work instead. The history of Megadeth is complicated. Dave has changed at least 10 drummers over the years. What is truly remarkable is his resilience. He battled throat cancer and suffered a serious nerve injury in his arm, radioneuropathy, which forced him to learn how to play the guitar all over again from scratch. Despite all these hardships, his love for music still endures.